Alright, well hello YouTube and welcome to my third video. This is 9/23 September. Just wanted to share with you a couple things that I got this week. Well, not a couple things, I'll show you all I got, but if you watched my last video you remember that I said I was going on a trip. So I did just that, I went on a trip, but I picked up a couple of things along the way, so I figured I'd try to combine that along with this video. So it's my new comic day haul as well as my trip haul. So let's get started here because I don't want to run out of time or anything else. So, anyways, this is Deadpool versus Thanos #2. This is the regular cover, and I thought it was a pretty fun cover. You can see here in the fish, he's got fish in his helmet, but got Silver Surfer and Nova right there. Fun series, and then of course Thanos over here. Tim Seeley is doing this, and he's doing a good job. So. It's part 2. We're halfway through. It's a 4-part series, so hopefully the latter part of this will be good as well. This is the Ron Lim cover here. It's pretty fun. He's got a giant sword in his back and a little dangly thing there. It's a picture of himself. I wonder if it'll let me focus. Nope. Okay. So there's that, and this is Greg Hildebrand's cover. The amazing artwork and the color and everything in this is very striking, so like that cover quite a bit. So there you go. Let you look at it for a second. Okay, next one is Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps #4. This has been fun. I like these stories, you know, with the fighter pilots, and you know, looks feels sort of 1940s World War II sort of feel to it, but obviously with some super powered elements to it. Alright, so in the back of this there's a nice goodbye letter from Kelly Sue, and that's her right there, Kelly Sue DeConnick. I guess she is done with Captain Marvel, so she's saying thanks and bye to everybody, so it's a nice little read, even though I didn't know half the people she was talking about. The next one is Inhumans, Adelan Rising. This is Battle World, part of that. Charles Soule did this. He's also doing, or did, Civil War. I like him, his stories. So this one I haven't read yet, but it's part 5, so this one is ending. As are a lot of the tie-ins, even though the main Civil War is not only delayed further, but extended. So it's 9 issues now, but it should be ending, I guess, in December now. And part 6 was supposed to come out today, but that got pushed back to the first week of October. So. Disappointing, but kind of have to say I'm not surprised. So this one here is Runaways. It's interesting. Last time, past couple issues, we really found out what was going on with that game that they were playing, and you know, some people were in some serious danger last time. So I haven't read this yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I've been liking this series, and I actually like you know, some of the others. I think there was like 3 or 4 other Runaway series that have come out in the past, so this one is doing good as well. Next one is 2 more from my new comic haul. This is Years of Future Past #5. This is ending as well. That's an homage to a classic cover there. I'm sure you can tell which one, but really cool cover. I like it quite a bit. And the final one I got, and of course I haven't read this one yet either, I've only read a couple. Don't like to read everything all in one day because I got, you know, a week, so I like to spread it out a little bit. This is Extinction Agenda #4. I like the cover. The story's been interesting so far, so looking forward to cracking this open and seeing what there is story-wise. Okay, so on to my trip haul. First thing was I was at the airport, and there was a long layover, so I was killing some time, and I went into one of those newsstand shops and stumbled upon this, so I figured I'd pick it up. I got this, and I also got #2, but the thing about these being that I found them at the airport, they are in good condition, but they got this down here, the barcode, so these are newsstand variants, and finding them is difficult, but you know, at cover price, I was happy with that. They're going for a bit more than cover price on eBay, so I was happy to find those. And then the next one I got is Astro City #1. There's been a lot of talk lately. This was actually by Kurt Busiek and Alex Ross. A lot of talk about Ross's artwork and paint work. You know, given that he's done some of the Secret Wars covers, right? Yeah. You know, we talk about Marvel's, the series that he did for Marvel back in 1994, and invariably, if people say, "Oh, if you liked Marvel's, you got to check out Astro City." He did that for Image. This was done in 1995. A few issues involved in this, but this is number one, and it really felt like it was a good story. You know, beginning, middle, and end. I was quite satisfied with it when I was done. It's got that like, you know, if it was 1950s and you know, imagining what the future was like you know, the World's Fair type things. That was the kind of feel that I had for it, so it was good, and I would recommend this quite a bit if you haven't read it yet. I don't know how that fell through the cracks for me through the years, but it did. I got this. It's a Mary Jane Amazing Spider-Man 51 J. Scott Campbell cover. That's the reason I got it. I like the artwork on the cover. So I got that. Deadpool. This is number 58. This is the Daniel Way volume 3, right? Volume 3. So there's that. Next one I got this for a really good price. Classic there. This is Daredevil 183. Right in the middle of Frank Miller's run. I think he had like 30 or 33 issues back in the early 80s. This is one of the more iconic covers, in my opinion. And when I saw it, I didn't have it, so I had to get it. So I'm definitely happy to have found that, and found it for a good price. Actually got it for $7. You can see the sticker right there. I don't know if that's a good price or not, but I was happy to pay it. And this was actually supposed to be in 167, I think, but there was an issue with the Comics Code Authority, so they had to delay it. I guess because there's you know, some drug content involved that the Comic Code Authority did not like. And this one, the next one I got, was awesome. I really liked reading this one. Star Wars. Oh god, the title for this. Star Wars Shattered Empire, Journey to Star Wars The Force Awakens. But this is number one, the hyperspace variant. I've seen this on some other people's videos, and everybody, as I did, liked it a lot. So, and as everybody else says, it's going to bridge the gap from Return of the Jedi to the next movie coming up. So, if you watch some of my other videos, I mentioned that I was trying to kind of branch out from, you know, Marvel, not branch away from them, but just kind of expand and could look at some of the other things. So I picked up some DC stuff, so I'll show you that next. A couple of things. This is Harley Quinn number 20, Green Lantern cover. I thought it was a really cool cover. Caught my eye, so I had to get it. It's Harley Quinn there. Just being awesome. Saga I've heard a lot about, so I actually got the volume 1 collected trade. This collects 1 through 6, I believe. So I think for Image, that's the way I'm going to go. I'm going to trade weight them and pick them up in these trade paperback form. So, but if there's any that you highly recommend, I'd be interested in hearing that, and feel free to make a comment and tell me, you know, you can't wait on that one. You got to go read it right now. So this is Age of Apocalypse number 4. There you go, good cover. Fun read. Batman 43. I didn't get this last time I was out, but Mr. Bloom there, first appearance, so I had to pick that up. And I also got number 44. It's another Green Lantern 75th variant, and there's Batman there holding the lantern, so that's pretty awesome. So pick that one up. Suicide Squad number 12. Another one with Harley Quinn on the cover. Had to get that one. So then the next one I got, actually on my way up, I got this one. It's Justice League Gods and Monsters number 1. Thought it was so cool. I liked the story in that, so on the way back I stopped again and I had to get number 2 and number 3. And a lot of these my local comic shop actually didn't have. They were either sold out or they just flat out didn't get them in. So this movie was awesome. I had to get this Mad Max Fury Road Furiosa. It's number 1. When I saw it, it was the last one they had. Actually, a lot of these were the last one that the shop had, so I'm glad I went in when I did. So I got this one. If anything like the movie, it should be awesome. This one also a Bombshells variant, Harley Quinn number 19. I've seen this on some other videos, and I said, you know, if I see that in the shop, I definitely got to go pick that up. And lo and behold, there it was. And then the other one I got, this is one that I used to collect a while back. I have some of these other ones. I like these crossovers here. It's a Tomb Raider Witchblade. Nothing overly special about it. I just like both of those characters, and when they work together, I like to pick those up. So that's what I got over the past, well, today and over the past week. So hope you enjoyed it. If I missed anything, feel free to let me know. Always welcome comments and interaction with anybody reading this, and you know, looking forward to next time. So hope you enjoyed watching this, and until next time, have fun reading.